Welcome to Daily Trend Gist. If you're new here, consider subscribing for a daily dose of juicy gist, thought-provoking stories, and inspiring content. You guys, I need to share this story with you all. So there is this lady called Jaruma, the popular Kayamata seller, who befriended a billionaire's wife, thinking she had found a friend, but little did she know that her life was about to take a drastic turn. According to her, she said the billionaire's wife was into some pretty shady stuff, and she started pressurizing her to join. From drinking alcohol despite being a Muslim to who knows what, Jaruma found herself in a situation that she never thought she would be in, according to her. She narrated the story of what transpired between her and the billionaire's wife on Instagram. And she said, it actually started with the billionaire's wife. You know, when the friendship started, a lot of people warned her, and people were like, the billionaire's wife does drugs. They advised her to be more careful so that the billionaire's wife won't initiate her. So she said she jokingly told them that she didn't do drugs in secondary school, neither did she do it in university. That is it now after marriage and having kids that she will start doing drugs. So she just told those people not to worry about the whole thing, and that she'll be fine, that she'll be safe. She said it initially started with drinking of alcohol, even though she's a Muslim, that she can't drink alcohol. But the billionaire's wife kept on pressurizing her that she should take the alcohol. According to her, she said the billionaire's wife kept on trying to pass it to her and kept on insisting that she should take the alcohol. Also, she said one day she went over to visit the billionaire's wife, and she noticed that all of them had a lot of balloons. And in her head, she was wondering, what are grown adults doing with balloons, you know? And then she was like trying to find out what they were doing with the balloon. And the billionaire's wife asked her to inhale what was coming out from the balloon, that she should just inhale it and she should just breathe. She went ahead to inhale what was coming out from the balloon, and after doing that, she felt half of her brain died. As she was standing, she started falling to her knees, according to her story. And then her mouth started shifting upwards to the left. Then she started drooling. She said after the whole thing happened, she was really angry. She was upset. She left angrily, and that was the last time she spoke to the billionaire's wife. That was the last time they met physically. I went through the comments on that video that Jaruma posted, and I saw a lot of people asking who the billionaire's wife could be. Who exactly is she talking about? Could it be Regina Daniels that introduced her to taking alcohol, taking drugs, taking a lot of harmful substances? Some even told her that she's lying, that she's not saying the truth, while other people said that she should be responsible for any action, which I agree. I believe as an adult, we should be responsible for our actions. We can't keep blaming others for our mistakes. If we choose to surround ourselves with people who influence us negatively, we must own up to those choices. I'll allow you to watch the rest of the video. What would you do if your friend was pressurizing you to compromise your values and do things that you don't want to do? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like.
So I just laughed it off. I didn't take it serious. But I know you guys, don't worry, I'll be safe. And yeah, like the way people said, okay, so she does loud, that's the drug that she takes. So, and just like people predicted, you know, she was like, everything I'm going to say in this Stella Domingo exclusive, I'm going to post on my page videos so that you can see petitions to the IG police, and then those I sued to court and stuff like that, everything. So as we're going, I'm going to be uploading everything so that you can see. So it first initially started with the drinking of alcohol. I'm a Muslim, so I can't drink alcohol, so I'm going to post a video where she's like, no, Jeremy, you have to drink this, Queen J, you have to drink this alcohol, you have to drink it, you have to drink it. You know, she kept on trying to pass it over to me, and then I have to drink, go, you know. And I did all my best to like wiggle my way out of the situation, and I know, you know, now I can't drink, I'm a Muslim and stuff like that, so that one passed. So normally days when she's like, oh, like maybe she passes loud to me, and I'm like, no babe, I'm good, thanks. I wasn't judging her then. I still don't judge her now, you know. So everybody has their own situation. This is my own story, and this is how everything started. So one day I went over to visit her, and then I saw like all of them with a lot of balloons, and in my head I was wondering, what are grown adults doing with balloons, you know? And then she was like, yo Kunja, you need to try this, So she did the instrument, you know, and then she broke the balloon, and then she put it in my mouth, and she said, just inhale it, just breathe it in. And I did. And guys, I just felt like half of my brain just died. I was standing, so I started falling to my knees. I was falling like gently, gradually to my knees, and then my mouth shifted to the left, and then I started drooling. So I just, when I got on my knees, I just laid down on the ground, and I didn't even know where I was, like how it is. And then she was like, yeah, that's it, that's the feeling, that's the first time I felt that. This is what happens to everyone the first time you do it, but by the time you do it like 4 times, 5 times, you're gonna get used to, your system will get used to it, and then you're gonna become a professional. So after a while, after I got myself back from the floor, I was really upset because I told her that I refused to take alcohol from her, I refused to take loud from her. So I was really upset that she still had to find a way to give me the balloon, and then I'm my mother's only child, so I've always been afraid of doing this, like since secondary school and university. It's like, it's gonna kill my mom, I'm an only child, so I can't afford to like take any chances and stuff like that. So I was so mad. And then that was when I left. That was the last time I spoke to her face to face, like live, like in person. I was so upset, and I never spoke to her again after that. So I left. I left angrily. Then a few months later, there was a doctor. We saw a news on news platforms that someone went for BBL, and everybody was so angry with the doctor. They said her name is Dr. Anu, that Dr. Anu was quack, she's not a good doctor, she killed someone and stuff like that. So she reached out to me on Instagram. I had never met her before, never spoken to her before. She reached out to me on Instagram DM, and she's like, oh Jaruma, look at everything that's happening. It's such, like, I can't believe it, this person died, it wasn't my fault, like that. So I just like consoled her. I said, oh, don't worry, everything will be fine. I was in Dubai then. So I decided to come to Nigeria, and then when I came to Nigeria, she was the first person to come and see me. So when she came to see me, it was the same thing, the same crying and everything. She felt so bad about the person dying and how everybody's attacking her. Oh, Jaruma, they're trying to bring me down. They're trying to bring down my business and tarnish my image. And I said, don't worry, everything's going to be okay, because even the best doctors in the world have had patients that died. Life and death is in the hands of the Creator and stuff like that. So we talked in general. We talked about life. We talked about business. We talked about relationships, marriage.